What is going on, everybody? My name's Christian Robert, and on this channel we talk stocks, personal finance, and wealth building. And it's been a little bit since I recorded an episode. I've been super sick, so I'm excited to get right back into this. So let's jump right into it. But as always, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But this is all about Robinhood. Now, I made some big changes to my portfolio, and I'm really excited about it. If you see the amount I have, it's a lot higher than you've seen in the past. That is because I added a good chunk of money. I actually added too much money, so I meant to add 1,000, but I accidentally added 2,000. So I'm actually going to take that 1,000 out once it clears. I think it takes 2 or 3 business days. So for sake of argument, my account is at $4,800 right now. So that 1,000 will disappear soon. But the first and the biggest change of all is with Tesla. Now, in the last video you've seen, I only had 2 shares. I now have 7. Really excited. A big goal of mine was trying to get to 10 shares under $300. That would be a huge milestone for me. But I have 7 shares at an average cost of $286. Equity just under $2,000. I bought 4 shares around $289, and then on Friday, I believe it was, I saw that it had a big drop. As you can see, I'm recording on Sunday, but this is Friday's activity, and I bought another share at $275 even. So that's what puts my cost average at. I would like to get a couple more shares in the near future, but it's an expensive stock, so we will see. Moving on, I haven't really done much with Alibaba or Nvidia. I might have added 1 share since you've seen last. I'm not quite sure. I wanted to add to Skyworks, but I just can't buy it at this price right now. I really want to get it back into the high 70s, so I will just have to be patient with that. But I would really like to get all these top 4 holdings to 10 shares each. So Alibaba has really gone up nicely lately. In the last week, it's up 5%. In the last month, it's up 7%. So, I'm in the green on this one. I'm up almost 19%. So hoping for a little pullback, and then I can add more shares. But I added a new stock into the portfolio, and I'm really excited, and that is Funko. Now, if you haven't heard of Funko, they make like novelty toys. I have it pulled up here actually. They have a ton of products. They basically have licenses and contracts with all different, like Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Pokemon, sports players. So they have all these licenses, and they have the rights to like thousands of characters, and a lot of nostalgic stuff too, which is really cool. So this is a fun little stock that I plan on investing in and seeing how much it can take off. If you look at a chart, I actually bought this stock on Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm already up 6%. But if you look at a 1-year chart, it's up 153%. So it's only been around since 2017, as you can see. But I mean, this thing has really taken off, so I want to be part of that, and hopefully it continues. Next, the biggest change, I might have had this since my last video, but I now have 40 shares of Switch. I'm not sure if I was at this in the last video, but I got 40 shares at an average cost of $8.05, and the stock has been performing incredibly lately. I'm actually a little bummed because I thought it would take another year or so before this stock really started accelerating. But in the last week, it's up 31%. They reported good numbers. If you look down here, their EPS, it was expected to be 3 cents per share, but they hit 5 cents per share, so that's awesome. I was really hoping to get to 100 shares before I capped it off and stopped adding to it. But right now we're just going to have to sit tight and see what happens. If there's a pullback, then we can take advantage. Next, we have Aurora Cannabis, which is actually my biggest winner. I'm up 54% on this. I only have 10 shares though, under $100 of equity, but you know, profit is profit, so we'll take it. Some billionaire activist joined the company, so a lot of people are optimistic about it. I haven't looked too much into it because I've been so sick, but I might buy some more shares. I don't know quite yet, but I'll keep you posted on that one. And then I finally was able to add to Activision. Now, Activision to me is probably one of the most undervalued stocks out there. I don't game, I don't play video games or anything, but I totally understand the need for this company, the brands that they have behind them. They're not going anywhere. But I now have 7 shares at an average cost of $46. I'm only down 4%. Before my cost was like $51 and I was down like 14%. So, dollar cost averaging is where it's at. That's how you get, the best results in my opinion. And really, I sold off a ton of stocks other than what I've just showed you. I sold off Sunoco, Gladstone Commercial, Blackstone, a bunch of just random stocks I had. I really want to condense this portfolio and focus on the big growth stocks. And once I get this account to like 10,000, then I'll start adding like blue chip stocks, dividend paying companies that I'm comfortable with. But right now we really just need to focus on like the top 3 to 5 stocks that I see the most value in. So, in 3 to 5 years, hopefully they've appreciated nicely and I can sell it. And this account is a lot higher than it is today. But yeah, that's where my account is at right now. I'm really excited about these changes. Comment down below, what are some of the growth stocks you guys are buying? What do you think about the portfolio? I want to hear from you guys. But as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.